Hello WDC families. It's almost time to go back to school. I bet you have a lot of questions about what to expect when you get here. Watch this video to find out. Love you, Mom. If my parents are driving me to school, they can drop me off at door 7 by the preschool wing or door 10 where the cafeteria hallway is. This year I can't play on the playground, so I have to go straight to my room for breakfast. There will be a lot of people here helping me find my way, and if I forget my mask, I can get one from a helper. I need to make sure I put on my mask and then use hand sanitizer before I go into the building. If I'm a 3rd or 4th grader and I have a little brother or sister, I'm going to be dropped off at this point and go into door 15. Parents are not going to be allowed into the bus loop until after school. So there will be no parking in there before school, just buses. Arrive in the morning with my backpack. I'll hang on to it until my teacher tells me which locker I have. I'll use my hand sanitizer. I'll get to pick which one.
Good morning, Louie.
Morning, Miss Van Dyke.
Come on in.
And I'll make sure I have my backpack with.
Here's your desk. You can set your backpack on the back of your chair for right now. Have a seat. We have your breakfast, and I have some stuff that we'll be going through as the day starts. But you can definitely start having your breakfast. Enjoy.
I can take my mask off when I eat, and I'll wait until Mrs. Van Dyke tells me I can bring my backpack to my locker. Now it's time that I get to go to my locker. All the lockers in kindergarten through 4th grade will be socially distanced and students will be sent out in groups. I'm with the Hedgehog group, and I will be out here with my other Hedgehog friends. But you'll notice my next Hedgehog friend is way down here. That gives everybody the room and safety that we need. Another thing you'll notice this year, besides everybody having a mask on indoors, is our classrooms are socially distanced, and they're all facing the same way. We have to do this to make sure everybody is safe.
Go ahead.
If I'm not feeling well during the school day, my teacher will send me to Nurse Amy's office with a para. I'll enter her office at door 61 and use hand sanitizer before I go in. There'll be places for me to wait. I wanted to share a few things about our bathrooms this year too. Since we are socially distancing, we will limit bathrooms to a capacity of 3 or 4. 3 or 4 students in there at a time. We also have all of our bubblers turned off. They do not work. So you'll need a bottle to fill up for your drinks. Every teacher put that on the supply list, so make sure you bring your water bottle. For library this year, we'll use the book depository to return our books. And Miss Niles or Miss Drager will come around with their book carts for you to check out new ones. This was a really good one. And there's a funny joke in here for you. What's behind a pirate's patch. His eye, matey. Get it? When we get to visit the library, we'll have to use hand sanitizer right away. You'll notice Mrs. Drager and Mrs. Niles will be behind plexiglass. And you'll notice that our computer labs are socially distanced. There aren't any tables or chairs. We will have sit spots on the carpet when Mrs. Niles is doing her lessons. Every day we'll get to go outside for recess. It'll be a time we can get rid of our masks for a little while and have some fun on the playground. You'll notice there won't be as many friends out here because we're only going to have 3 classes at a time for recess. Outside at recess, I can kick my mask off and have some fun. We're only going to be able to have 3 classes out here at a time, though, to make sure we're socially distancing. Here we are at lunchtime now. I just finished recess, and I'm a 3rd or 4th grader or a 2nd grader. I'll be coming off of the west or the south playground through the bus entrance and auditorium gym. I'll make sure I have my mask on. My playground supervisor will have given me my lunch card. This scan card will let me eat my lunch. If I'm a 1st grader, kindergartner, or 2nd grader, I will be coming in from door 6. Our lunch lines have to stay on the blue side if you come off of that playground. And if you're coming off the south playground, you're going to need to stay on the yellow side. And we'll stay distanced from our friends who are on the other side of the wall. Okay, I have hand sanitized and I'm getting into my lunch line. Hello.
Hi.
Thank
You
you.
have a great day.
You too.
Okay.
After I get my lunch, I have to go with my scan card to the point of sale. Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Mr. Ratton.
I have to lean over to get to the scan, but you won't. Just scan your code under the scanner. Now I have my lunch, and I'm going to my assigned seat before I take off my mask. We will have seat spots for your assigned seats. Please sit down, remove your mask, and have your lunch.
Go ahead.
Hand washing is going to be very important all year this year. Please follow the signs that we have by every hand washing station. Wet your hands, get some soap, wash your hands for 20 seconds. Some people say the ABCs in their head to know that they've washed long enough. Then rinse. And dry your hands with a paper towel. The W in WDC stands for wash. Another thing you'll notice different this year, boys and girls, is that Mrs. Danielson and Mrs. Ellenson will deliver art and music right to your classrooms. We had to use their classrooms to make more classrooms for 3rd and 4th graders. So Mrs. Quincer is in the art room. and Mrs. Danielson will come to your classroom to show you how to do art. Mrs. Ellinson's room is now Mr. Dravis's room. He is a new third grade teacher. Mrs. Ellinson will bring her music to your classroom, so you won't be able to come to her room. At the end of the day, my teacher will walk me to the auditorium gym. If I'm being picked up, I will wait with my teacher until my ride gets here. My bus riding friends will be going to their buses first. When the buses leave, my parents or my drivers can come into the bus corral, and I will be called out when they arrive. At the end of the day, we'll be coming out of our auditorium stage doors to get on our buses. Remember to put your mask back on. And use some sanitizer. Here, Dan. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope it helped. We have our first day next Tuesday, September 8th, and we are so excited to see our Wolverines. We'll have to remember, things will be a little different, but paws are gonna make us get through this time. It's the Wolverine way. We're gonna stay positive, always ready, working together, and safe. If you have any questions before we start school next Tuesday, make sure you call the Wadena Elementary office. And as always, it's a great day to be a Wolverine. If I'm a third or fourth grader and I have a little brother or sister, I'm going to be dropped off at this point and go into door 15. Parents are not going to be allowed into the bus loop until after school. So there will be no parking in there before school, just buses. If I'm a third or fourth grader and I have a little brother or sister, I'm going to be dropped off at this point and go into door 15. Parents are not going to be allowed into the bus loop until after school. So there will be no parking in there before school, just buses.